All right. Been a while, but time to talk some Star Wars. Yes, it's still there. Hard to believe. Sometimes. Well, Mandalorian kind of gave it a little shot in the arm. I gotta take a break from DCEU stuff because it's so depressing, and it appears that the Amber and Ezra have really done serious damage to it all. It's just always a mess, and just when they get a few steps ahead, it's 10 steps back. Don't and just what are you gonna do? And the whole thing about Wonder Woman replacing Superman, I'm not too crazy about it, but I guess that's just where the money is, and that's where you go, I guess. But and I like Wonder Woman. I love the film, and I like Gal Gadot or Gal Gadot, whatever. Not a fan of her singing John Lennon songs, but but her Wonder Woman work, yeah, it's really great. Looking forward to that one. Anyway, Star Wars. So here at Cosmic Book News, it appears, rumor has it, a Lando Darth Maul series, or well, maybe a Lando series, rumored for Disney Plus. So, rumors surrounding Lando Calrissian this time for Disney Plus, and possibly involving Darth Maul and more. So, recently saw Disney announce a new Star Wars project from J.D. Dillard and Matt Owens, with Lords of the Longbots offering it could involve Lando. Then Grace Randolph, who's been adding an awful lot from her live stream. It's certainly a lot of the DCEU stuff, is saying that, yes, that 2 Lando shows are in development. So, of course, the first one would be Young Lando, with Donald Glover playing the titular character. And Darth Maul, because the Solo movie left that open with the reveal of Darth Maul being the head of the criminal organization. What was it? Crimson Ring or something like that? See, I've already forgotten. I'm one of the few who actually did enjoy the Solo movie, and was kind of sad that Last Jedi, dropped a turd in the soup, and so it didn't matter what you did. Nobody wanted it, and so, of course, Solo lost money. And of course, yeah, it's a dumb movie. It has a lot of flaws in it, but, if Disney Star Wars had been mostly Solo-type movies, they'd be in a lot better shape. And unfortunately, they had The Last Jedi, which was a hydrogen bomb to the franchise, and even with things like Mandalorian, it's a long claw to. Yeah, I don't even know if we can ever get back to what it was, because that bad taste in the mouth for what they did to the original characters, whew, man, that's gonna last a long time. So. Yeah, had that not happened, I'd be kind of okay with this. Even Donald Glover, I don't want to see him have sex with droids. I don't even want to see him make out with them or romance them. No, I don't want to see that. But him being involved in like the underworld criminal aspect, like a crime noir drama type thing for Lando to travel through in those circles, that'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that. And with Darth Maul being the main villain, because he runs that whole criminal organization, I would think you would need Emilia Clarke to come in and reprise her role. But I don't know. Maybe they have a hard time getting her, but maybe not. I mean, they got Donald Glover, so maybe they could have her show up. And that whole thing, there was even of course, again with Star Wars, fan theories are better than what you end up getting. And someone was suggesting, hey, maybe Kira is Rey's mother. And Darth Maul would be the father, and that would explain the Force powers and all that stuff. But, better than what we got, isn't it? I mean, now the ages and the time being, that's the whole problem with that. Everybody's too old to have been the parents of these characters because they were too young. But anyway. But Kira being the original name of the character that Rey was supposed to be when they were going to be the children of, Han and Leia. And I think she was supposed to be Luke's daughter. And then Jason was going to be the son of, or I guess he's still called Jason, I don't remember, of Han and Leia. And then, basically the same story you got between Rey and Kylo, what would pretty much unfold. Except hopefully not the romance part, since they would really be related at that point. But yeah, I know Luke and Leia, but yeah, enough of that. But anyway, so there you go. Now the other series would involve old Lando with Billy Dee Williams, and because the Rise of Skywalker seems to suggest they're going on some adventure, and then would discover, oh my God, you're my daughter. So that one doesn't interest me as much. I mean, and poor Billy Dee, you know, but I mean, he would be relegated to the background. It would mostly be the Jaina story. And I mean, look, a good writer and whatnot, and stick to that, then maybe they could. Maybe they could do an interesting series there. But basically, you already know the big reveal. He's her daddy. And that's about it. So so of course, Mandalorian season 2 is coming, but Obi-Wan is on the back burner. I heard they might want to make it a movie again, which I think would be the better idea, because they don't really have the material. They have the material for a film, apparently, but not to be able to break it up into a series unless it's going to be like 4 episodes and that's it. So, just make it a movie. Supposedly there's going to be a film in 2022, but, yeah. Well, they can always just say Corona, and that might be true. You know, it's delayed again because, Corona's, causing trouble. The other series with Cassian Andor, the Rogue One spinoff, I was never really interested in that. However, if, again, you got a good writing team on that, and it's mostly a like buddy type thing between him and that droid. Because that droid stole the show in Rogue One. I mean, come on. I was sad to see him die. I pretty much knew they were all going to die. But this one obviously would be a prequel to that story. But the back and forth between those two, the problem is it develops further within Rogue One. So you kind of have a problem here, and that's always the problem with being able to do prequels, is that you can't go much further than what the story that is their future resolves. So, yeah. But I suppose they could do a series, maybe like a mini series, a one-shot deal, where he captures the droid, reprograms him, and they have some kind of adventure. And then there you go. And you could set it up to where it's foreshadowing what you know is coming. And so, that could work. And I tell you, the droid could certainly sell the whole thing, because he was a good character. Yeah, I'm not really upset by this news. I can see the possibilities. It's just, good God, the Lucasfilm crowd that they've got there. They'll find a way to ruin all of it. So, yeah. So a Lando series, yeah, and following up on what Darth Maul is up to, and then, of course, you got to figure out how to weave that in with what Clone Wars did, because as far as I know, that's still canon. So, there again, you're going back into prequel territory, but it can be done. It can be done very well. Just talk to those people doing Better Call Saul. That is an excellent prequel series to Breaking Bad, and it can be done. And there is stories that can grow and depth and whatnot, even though the ultimate outcome of the characters and what have you. So, yeah, this might be good, but again, that story group that, recently what somebody posted about canon is overrated and not really necessary. Disney spent, what was it, $4 billion for that canon? And then you lazy bastards just peed on it and set it on fire. Trying to make excuses for your obvious failures. Well, it's not really fooling anybody. Anyway, yeah, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Hopefully it will, because Star Wars needs all the help it can get. So may the Force be with you. Yeah. All right, thank you for watching and listening. Why not like and subscribe, and check out that link description below where you'll find the link to this article. Oh yeah, go read it. And also a link to my stores that have many goodies for you, most notably my comic book over at indieplanet.com. And of course, you can catch my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, over at radiomisfits.com or on iTunes, what have you. And you can also watch my videos on my channel at BitChute. That's the Mr Nailsin channel on BitChute.com.